before this one, you already know I'm very upset and angry with black folks on YouTube and social media from stealing from my platform. And now some of you are trying to give credit to Alice Walker for starting a platform on colorism when she never did. And in my previous video, I read her book where the word colorism originated from, and I proved that the book was not about colorism and it wasn't a colorism platform. I already proved that. I am planning on doing, let me wipe my screen here. I'm planning on doing a, give me a second here. I'll try to get my screen clean. Give me a second. I'm planning on doing a full reading of her book so that I can continue to prove that Alice Walker didn't start the first colorism platform. I started it, and I'm going to read that book. I'm going to revisit it when I get some time because it's a very long book, and I'm going to get online and I'm going to read the whole book to prove that Alice Walker didn't start the colorism platform. The book is about a variety of different subjects, and it's not about colorism. Good morning, TJ Noor. But you know I got to come on here and talk about this. First of all, let me finish my introduction. I'm the reason anybody on YouTube and social media, I'm the reason why all of them are talking about colorism. I went viral back in 2015 for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar's darkism, and that's when all the black folks on YouTube started copying me. They mocked me, they said I was crazy, and you motherfuckers started copying me. Now I'm gonna try not to curse, but I get very emotional about that. People stealing from me, because I know that black people was not talking about no colorism as a platform before I created it. It didn't exist. Dark skin activism, which I created in 1998, is the first platform in history to fight to eradicate colorism. There is no other colorism platform. All right, my website is darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com. You guys can go there and download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. The other books I've written, it's cold as hell out here, y'all. But my other books are Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, A Dark Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober Story. All you guys need to do is just go ahead and Google me and you will figure out everything you need to know. Okay. All right, so the point of this video, oh, that's right, the Cash App. You want to support the channel, the Cash App is $RashidaLala. And the Cash App, the GoFundMe, and my PayPal, all of it is in the description to the live in this video. Okay. All right, so I just saw some stuff that YouTube put in my recommendations about what's going on between Angela Rye and I don't think he works for CNN no more, but Chris Cummo. I don't know if you guys know who that is. White man, Chris Cummo. Angela Rye is, to me, she's biracial. I don't believe that she's all the way black. She's a biracial, light-skinned woman that was a commentator, I believe, on CNN. And I do believe she has a law degree. I don't know if she's a practicing attorney, but I do believe that she has a law degree. All right. So I listened to what was said, what happened, what she said happened. And the first thing I want to say off the top is I do not condone sexual harassment in the workplace at all. It's wrong. I want to say off the top that Chris Cummo, because he was in a position of power and working with her, he was wrong. That's not a question to me at all. But I also want to say this. Now, I made that disclaimer. I also want to say this. Angela Rye she said she posted a picture of herself in a bikini. And I don't understand why women try to act like in front, like they're not posting pictures because you want a man to look at you. I wish women would stop playing these head games. Okay? Stop playing the head games. If you're posting pictures of yourself in a bikini on Instagram, on social media, that means you want somebody to look at you. And you know men are going to look. What is the point of posting it? Like, that's what I would like for her to answer. I know she said she posted it in celebration, I think, of New Year's. But women, we got to be honest with ourselves. We are seeking attention. If a woman is posting a picture of herself, even whether you want to admit to it or not, because a lot of us are very fucking dishonest. We won't be honest. We won't tell the truth. We won't be like, we doing this because we looking for attention from the opposite sex. And we won't tell the truth and be like, well, we know that if we post certain types of pictures of ourselves, men, they're going to look. That's just what it is. And you putting it on a public platform. Public. For anybody to see. Anybody to see. And you expect a man not to look. Now, like I said, the reason why Chris Cummo is wrong is because he's within a working relationship with her. And yeah, I would consider what he did to be harassment. I would. Also, that he's married. That's another reason why I think he's wrong for what he did. That was inappropriate. If you're a married man and you are looking at women on social media and you sending them messages and you married, you dead ass wrong for that. So those are two reasons why I think he's wrong for what he did. Being in the position of working with her, number one, and number two, being a married man. Those are two reasons why. But I'm not going to sit up here in front and ignore the fact. I believe that Angela Rye, as well as all other women who post pictures of themselves scantily clad, you know that people gonna look. You already know this. Like, it don't take a rocket scientist. She's a smart woman. She's educated. You know that men are going to look at you if you are a public figure, you're in a bikini, and you know that men are going to look at you. You know this. You know this. I just wish women would be more honest about their intentions when they put pictures of themselves, especially scantily clad pictures of themselves, on social media for the whole entire world to see. Stop acting like you've been, victimized if someone comes along and look. If you feel that way, then why even put the pictures up there in the first place? Don't even put the pictures there. Take them down. I mean, aside from Chris Cummo, let's say she got a message from the same exact message from a man that she doesn't work with. Would that be wrong? Y'all tell me in the comments. Y'all tell me. If she got that same exact message that she got from Chris Cummo from another man that she doesn't have a working relationship with, would it be wrong? I would love for somebody to answer that question. Because again, women know what we're doing. We want attention from men. Anytime you putting on a bikini, I'm going to say it again, if you put on a bikini, if you putting on scantily clad clothing, and you taking pictures from certain angles, you know that a man is going to look. You know that people are going to then hit up your inbox you. You know this. Like, what the hell? So she got to kind of take some responsibility in terms of, yes, I posted this type of picture on a public platform. Like, you can't control who looks at a public platform. If you put a picture up and it's on any social media platform, you're not in control of who sees it. It's public. You're absolutely not in control of who sees it. It's public. You can't say, I want this person to see it and respond to it this way, and I don't want this person to see it, and I don't want this response. Once you put it up on a public platform, you literally can't control who sees it. So it just doesn't make sense. It's like, women, make up y'all mind. Do you want attention and validation from men, or do you not? Which one is it? And I don't think, and I'm not talking about Chris Cummo. I'm saying in general, I don't think in some instances it's fair to men, some men who get accused of harassing women, when women are actually doing things to call attention to a man, like posting scantily clad pictures, and then getting upset with a man for looking. For looking. When you posted the picture, it doesn't make any sense. Make up your mind. Now, I think in a way it kinds of, okay, I've already said that I think that Chris Cummo was wrong, and I gave y'all the two reasons why. But let me tell you something. I know some real victims of sexual harassment. I myself have been a real victim of sexual harassment. And I'm going to tell you, in working in nursing, one time I worked with this client. I'm going to tell you, this was something where I didn't go putting on scantily clad clothing and posting it online. This is a real bona fide example of sexual harassment that I actually experienced and went through. I'm going to give y'all two examples. One is from me. The first one is from me. Okay? And this is in the workplace. I was working with a client. And I wasn't the only one. I just took legal action. And I was working with the client in the capacity of a caregiver. And every time it was time to help the person with the shower and help them with their personal care, the person was always asking me for sex. And the person was also asking other women that was helping him for sex. And this was in the capacity of work. We were actually at work, W-2 workers. Okay, this is a concrete example of real sexual harassment. All right. When I came to work, all covered up. No foolishness. I'm coming to work. I got myself covered up. I'm looking professional. I'm acting professional. And I reported this and I documented it every single time that it happened. I believe I still actually got the notes. And this happened, I want to say, maybe like about 10 years ago. I still got the notes. Y'all. I still got the notes. Because I was writing down the details, blow by blow, of what this person was doing. And come to find out, he was doing the exact same thing to some of the other caregivers. And they were, I believe a couple of them had actually quit. They stopped. It's like, the hell with this. They stopped working there. Okay. Long story short, I filed a lawsuit. And I settled. Because I was able to prove that I'm in a work environment, actually at work, and this man is doing and saying things to harass me sexually, asking me to have sex with him, and that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. And I didn't like that. I didn't want that. I was not there for that. I was there to do my job, and I wrote this down, and that's why this is very important, y'all. Whatever you're going through on a job, let me tell you, write that down blow by blow. Do not just go home and forget it, because the devil is in the details. And I think that the reason that I was able to settle this case out is because I had wrote the notes blow by blow. I'm very detail oriented, and I'm not lazy. I'm a thinker. I will stop everything I'm doing, and I don't care if it takes me an hour. I'm gonna write a detailed report of exactly what happened. And that's what I did. The time, the date, where we was at, what he said, I wrote it down blow by blow. And I sent all this information over to the attorney, and there was like no way it could be refuted, because they saw that, okay, I had kept copious, detailed accounts of what this man was doing, and they found out that he was also doing it to the other caregivers. So Angela Rye, I told you that what happened to me. I'm telling y'all what happened to me because this is a bona fide example of being at the job and being sexually harassed. It's not me posting a picture on a public platform for the world to see that anybody comes to the public platform, and that's not what that was. So the thing is, again, women need to be honest with themselves when they're posting these pictures. Most women that are posting bikini pictures, you do want somebody to look at you and think that you got a nice body. If you got a nice body, you putting up pictures, you're showing off. Why won't women just admit to this? And again, for all y'all that's gonna come on here with the bullshit, I already said that I think Chris Cummo was wrong. I already said that, but I'm still gonna say the truth. Angela Rye posted a picture on a public platform with a bikini on, and in my mind, if a woman I'm a woman. I'm a woman. If I'm posting a picture of myself in a bikini, it is because, and I'm an honest woman, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie in front. It is because I want people to look at me and go, ooh, she look good. And I have an understanding, we're not stupid women. We know that the majority of the people that are going to be looking at those types of pictures are men. That's a fact. That is a fact. So I'm just like, let's just be honest. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't go and say, let me go post a picture of myself in a scantily clad bikini where I know I want people to look at me and go, oh, she looks great. Look at how good she looks. But then, you know, you're mad that when people comment or say things in a way that you don't like. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Let me give y'all another example of bona fide sexual harassment that occurred on the job. On the job. Okay, so I'm not going to say no names, but this kind of happened in a school system, right? There was two people, a man and a woman. One of the man was in a position of power, and the woman was underneath his power, right? Liked this woman, but he went about it the wrong way. Married. And he proceeded to do things to let this woman know that he wanted to be with her in a sexual way. And he did harass her. And this was on the job. When she actually came to work and clocked in. And okay. And this woman was harassed. So those are two concrete examples. What I'm saying is, women go through sexual harassment on the job. Like, I'm talking about professionally. They're not trying to entice a man and do all this extra stuff, and they're going to a building, a actual instance of sexual harassment. A woman is bored every day to support herself and be subjected to this type of foolishness on the job in a physical building. To me, it is a difference. It is a difference. Okay. So I done said pretty much what I wanted to say. Y'all ain't got to agree. Y'all know I don't make videos so people to agree. If you agree, that's great. If you don't, this is my opinion. Y'all can go to y'all page and y'all can spit y'all opinion too. That's your right. This is America. And that's another thing. People always come in trying to, verify their opinions. Don't come over here trying to verify your opinion. Because here's the thing. These people are public figures. They're putting their business out here for the world to hear. If you think for 1 minute that everybody is going to agree with them, you're crazy. It don't work like that. Just like I don't think that everybody that come to my channel is going to agree. You don't have to agree with me. It's your right not to agree. So I can have my opinion on this. This woman put this information out. Nobody forced her to put it out. She's telling the world. Obviously, it's going to get critiqued. That's the way it works. You don't want people to know your business. You don't want to be critiqued. Don't tell it. Just that simple. You can't handle it. Don't tell it. Because everybody ain't going to agree with you. I've been going through people not agreeing with me for years. You don't see me up here whining and crying about it. I don't care. I'm still going to speak my opinion and keep it fucking moving. All right. Simplicity says, I personally don't see how a woman would be offended by being complimented on their body when that's what they're showing off. That's the point that I was making. That's exactly what she was doing. But the reason why I think Chris is wrong in this instance is because they have a working relationship together. And if I'm correct, I could be incorrect about this. Y'all can tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I believe that he may be in some type of power position over her to where he can determine her, her promotions or, stuff like that. So, number one, if that is the case, Chris Cummo is wrong in this instance. And number two, the moral reason, I think, is he's married. So, if I was on a jury and she took this to court and I was one of the jurors, I would actually agree with Angela Rye on this. But the flip side of my opinion is that she put a picture of herself in a scantily clad bikini, and I believe that she did want male attention. I would still hold that opinion. Two things can be true at the same time, folks. I can hold this opinion that, hey, she wants and likes male attention because you put up a picture, but I can also say at the same time, hey, this is somebody that you work with and they ain't got no business interacting with you like that. So if I was on a jury, I would actually find for Angela Rye in this case. Okay, see, I'm a fair person. It is inappropriate if you are in a position of power to, harass someone and or speak to someone or interact with someone in this manner. That is inappropriate. I don't think that's right at all. So I do agree with her on that. Let's see. Let me read some of y'all comments here. Carry on. Listen, Rashida, I'm not doing this with you again today. Can we please have a more calm exchange? I didn't ask you to come to the video. You're acting as if I forced you over here. I don't even know you. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't force you to come to my video. You came on your own free will. Just this craziness. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay. You could also say she was underneath his groin. I don't know what you mean by that. You also say, so you also have to understand when someone has a difference of opinion with you, but saying you're going to sue them. No, hold on. Let me read this comment. If you say you invented darkism and I say you didn't, for example, then you need to ignore it. Let me tell you something. I don't disagree with people on opinions, honey. I disagree with people on facts. The reason why I said I was going to sue you is because you actually did something wrong to me. You lied. You defamed me. You said, let's go back to what you said. I remember what you said because I can go back to the chat and pull it up. But you said that I didn't have a platform before social media existed, and I have evidence to prove that I did. Now you're saying that I'm not the inventor of darkism, which that's not the truth. So in a court of law, if someone defames you and you have proof that what they're saying is a lie, I can take you to court. So what you're saying is a lie. So I'm going to move right along. Because what you need to do is you need to keep it moving and stop coming over here starting shit with me. Okay? Anyway, so yeah, that's my opinion of this. I wish women would make up their minds. Like, I don't understand sometimes, how do women want men to be? Like, do y'all want a man's attention? Because you're doing shit to get his attention. You're saying that you want a man. Most women be out here talking about they want to be married. But then, when a man gives you attention, some of us get upset about it. It doesn't make no fucking sense to me. Like, women need to start clearly articulating how do you want men to interact with you? And then, when I think back to people like Bill Cosby and the Bill Cosby situation and what he was going through. Honestly, to me, a lot of those women, they knew what they were doing. I don't believe that Bill Cosby was forcing them to do anything. Those women were there. They knew what it was. And they was dealing with him because I believe that they wanted career opportunities. They thought that if they interacted with him in a certain type of way, that they would get access to better career opportunities. And at the end of the day, I think that's what it boils down to. The man even ended up getting out of prison. Y'all do know that he ended up getting out of prison. I'm not saying that this is the same situation as Angela Rye's situation. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm just saying, I'm making a point of how women can be manipulative. They know in the back of their minds, and I'm a woman and I'm saying this, I'm an honest woman, not a liar. Some women a lot of times know that in the back of their mind, they want to get something out of a man, and they know that men are visual creatures. And so the women will use their sexuality to get what they want out of the man, and then they will go say, oh, he did this to me. When you know damn well what you was doing. You know damn well it was consensual. So it's just not right. I'm calling out these some of these women. And then another thing too that's what makes this really bad, y'all, is the manipulative women. And I'm not saying this about Angela Rye, because I've already said I agree that Chris Cummo was wrong. But the manipulative women that are lying and manipulating and playing games, y'all, they make it bad for true, real victims. That's the problem. They make it bad for real, true victims of SA. Real, true victims of child molestation. When they sit there and they manipulate and convolute the conversation and file frivolous lawsuits and frivolous documentaries, what they're doing, the people that are the most victimized at the end of the day are real, true victims. The real ones. Case in point, let me point out another example. R. Kelly. All those big overgrown women in their 30s are not victims of R. Kelly at all. Okay. Asante McGee comes to mind. It's another lady. Both of them end up, I think, writing books. It's another lady. It's a brown skinned one with, I think she said she was like a radio personality or a DJ or something she was. She was the one that left her son to be with R. Kelly. But she was in her 30s. Asante McGee was in her 30s. Folks, these women are not victims of R. Kelly. What they are, they were scorned and mad, probably because they wanted to be with R. Kelly exclusively, and he wasn't trying to hear. He was not trying to be with y'all exclusively, and y'all got mad and pissed off about it, and y'all jumped on this bandwagon of real, true victims because you were angry and upset at the man. That's what it was. Another person that I don't believe was a real true victim, and I cannot think of her name, but y'all can, if y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all can call her name out in the comments. There was a young lady, even after knowing about R. Kelly's first case, she showed up to the courthouse and lied to everyone, telling them that she was over the age of 18 or 18 plus. And she stood outside of R. Kelly's court hearing, waiting for him to come out to try to meet him. Lady, you stalked him, you tracked him down, and then you turn around and you join the bandwagon of all these women accusing him. To me, that's not what a victim does. A victim does not go to a court hearing of a man that's accused of an egregious crime, standing outside waiting for them to come out so they can introduce themselves. She's not a victim. Okay? So that's the thing. These women, a lot of women are very, and I'm a woman, so I can call y'all asses out. A lot of women are very vindictive. Not every woman. There's some good women out there. Not every woman. There's some good women out there. Not every woman. There is some good women out there. Because people be so coming on here lying on me. I'm not generalizing. But a lot of women are very vindictive. And I don't care if they black, white, purple, green, yellow. They lie. They manipulate. Because most of the time, a lot of the time, it's about they want to be with a man and the man don't want them. And so what they do is they get angry and upset about it, and they go do some nasty, evil shit to try to destroy the man. And all you women that's listening to me know that I'm telling the fucking truth. So again, a lot of y'all are so damn dishonest and so manipulative that, you know, you're not going to be honest about it. But y'all know exactly what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. So grown women, I'm digressing. I'm not talking about Angela Rye. I want to make that clear. I'm just digressing into another subject. Grown women that consent to being with a man, and the man, for whatever reason, the relationship breaks down, y'all don't want to be together, that is not tantamount to some form of abuse. It's not. And if the man is abusing you, putting his hands on you, why don't you go to the police? Let me segue to talking about Cassie. She's a prime example. She sat there with Diddy in a 10-year relationship, and I feel like she came in and infringed on the relationship with him and Kim Porter. She sat there and benefited off of all his wealth, and then 10 years later, she coming back talking about he abused me. I call bullshit. And I done said it before in other videos, and I'm going to say it again, loud and clear. I don't feel sorry for her at all. You were in a relationship. You were in a relationship, okay? So, men got to be careful. But, you know, sometimes I can't even feel sorry for some of these men, because they know that these women are no good and manipulative. And, again, men are visual. So if the woman if they find a woman to be pretty and good looking, they carry on with the bullshit with them. And sometimes, unfortunately, men end up in fucked up situations because they're looking at a woman's outer beauty instead of looking at her heart. And they end up in fucked up situations like Diddy, which I don't feel sorry for Diddy at all. Don't get it fucked up. I don't feel sorry for Diddy at all. I'm just saying Cassie is not a victim, and I have no sympathy for her at all. Yes, I don't have no sympathy. It was a consensual relationship that she entered into with Diddy. They were both fucking adults. You were not no child. You was a grown-ass woman. You could have left at any time. She also could have called the police on him. It's a bunch of bullshit. Okay? And if I was Diddy, she would have got no money out of me without a fucking court order. She would have got no money out of me. And again, people like Cassie and the women that accuse Bill Cosby of all this stuff, they make it bad for real, true victims. Real victims. The real victims, which these women are not. The ones that I just pointed out, they're not. Now, that's pretty much what I have to say, y'all, about the situation. Darkskinactivist.com. It's cold out here, but I'm trying to brave through the cold. Darkskinactivist.com. My cash app is $RashidaLala. Once again, that's $RashidaLala. $RashidaLala. Make a donation. And I will talk to y'all again soon. The world's first and only dark skin activist. Yes, I was finna end the live, but I saw your question on there, TJ Nora. Thanks for sticking with me through the end. And TJ Nora is an author, y'all. Y'all see him in the comment section. Please go check out. I don't know if you still got your channel up, but TJ Nora is an author of some wonderful books. And TJ has been a supporter of mine for a long time. I got a lot of respect and love for you. And yeah, y'all. And yeah, it is cold. It's about 50 degrees down here. Let me show y'all. Well, you won't be able to see the cold. You won't be able to see the cold. But it is kind of cold down here. Yeah. Honestly, I was struggling this morning to get out here and do my workout because I don't like to work out in cold weather. Okay, y'all. But that's it. Y'all have a good day. It's below zero? Oh my God. That's like real cold. Is it snowing? Is it snowing? That's like super, super cold if it's below zero. Wow. I mean, it's cold here, but as you guys can see, the sun is actually shining. So that's a good thing. Oh, I don't know how you do it, TJ. I could not live in a cold climate. I run from cold weather. I run, like I gotta go. I cannot stand cold weather. I'd rather be hot any day than to be cold, y'all. Oh boy. Let me show y'all. I'm just trying to get my black ass up off here and keep it moving. But y'all see those bushes over there? Would y'all believe that it's a whole heap of alligators over there? I'm not even lying. That pond over there, TJ said Illinois is bipolar. What do you mean by that? Sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's cold? Yeah. But behind those bushes over there is a whole lot of alligators. How you doing? There's a whole lot of alligators over there. And if I stay on here long enough and I get to the other side, I'll show y'all. Sometimes I see like big, huge alligators in this little retention. I don't know if it's you call it a retention pond, but over there in this little pond over there, it be alligators over there. So when I'm walking past here, I have to be real careful. And I'm gonna tell y'all something very crazy. Right over there, y'all see right there? Yesterday I was out here and this lady, because it'd be a lot of homeless people frequenting this area, this lady was over there taking a number 2. I'm not lying. I could not, y'all, I could not believe it. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Okay. What in the fuck is going on here is what I said. But yeah, this park here is very beautiful, but it be a lot of homeless people out here. And when I was growing up in St. Petersburg, you didn't really see a lot of homeless people, especially in this area over here. But it's like a divide. Like on that side over there is a very nice area. Like, you know, very nice homes and stuff like that. If you walk down that street right there, you will run into the beach. Huh? You make your rounds around. I try to. If you keep going around here, y'all, the homes don't look as well kept. And as you see that lady, they are actually homeless people sitting there in the park. It's a lot of homeless people over here. So you have wealth and poverty like literally right next to each other. But I don't know, this city never used to be, or river or whatever. I don't know, what would you call it? I don't know, y'all will see it. It has a lot of gators in it. And you know, you really do have to be careful walking past here. It is, they'll run up on you. If they like at the edge, they will run up on you. This is it right here. See that? Area. Let me show it to y'all. And people have been throwing trash in here over the years. But yeah, there's gators all up in here. Like, it's gators up in here. I've seen them. Big, huge gators all up in there. And look, if you go across the street, there's houses across the street. There's gators over there in that little small area over there as well. But if you go across the street, you see all those houses. So literally the gators could crawl outside St. Petersburg. But yeah. And then the gators pond is right here. The gators are all right there, y'all. They're all over here, right? And then look, there's a football field right there where the kids come. And they play football and soccer. And then over on the other side is a tennis court. So it's kind of weird how you got all these gators surrounded by parks and houses and, like, look, across the street, apartments and all this kind of stuff, y'all. Is crazy. I know I was supposed to be, I did talk about Angela Rye situation at the beginning of this live, but I kind of segued into speaking about this because I'm out here walking, I'm exercising, and I don't like dogs. So when I see somebody with a dog, and there's a lot of people out here, they got their little dogs and Rottweilers and stuff. But over there, y'all, that's where the gators are. And it's so pretty over there. Like, I be want to walk over there so bad, but I'm not that crazy. I'm a little bit crazy, but not that damn crazy. I be seeing people walking over there, and there's no way in hell, because it's a ton of gators over there in that pond. I promise y'all. So, and as you can see, there's where the gator pond is, and there's a big old open fields. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, y'all, yeah, it is beautiful. TJ, let me tell you, that's the reason why I won't leave Florida. I don't like the racism. I hate the racism. But let me tell y'all, I love the sunshine. I love the beach. I love the water. And I'm a tropical person. I was born and raised here. So, you know, I can't do cold. Like right now it's about 50 degrees and this is just like, I hate it. I want the cold to go away. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get on up off of here. I think y'all got my point on everything I said. Just to recap, if I was on a jury asked to decide whether or not Cummo committed sexual harassment against Angela Rye, I would say yes, he did. But I'm also going to say Angela Rye, you put up your picture on a public platform in a scantily clad bikini, and you did want people to go, oh, she looked good. And you do know that men are going to come and look. And that's just all it is to it. That's all it is to it. Remember, two things can be true at the same time. Okay? Darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com. The Cash App is $RASHIDA'S, $RASHIDA'S. Go make a donation, y'all. Y'all need to, listen, y'all need to donate to me, okay? Because I don't get enough donations and enough support on the level that I should for all of the work that I've done, all of the commentary, all of the books, all the stuff that people have learned from me. I'm saying go make a donation. No donation is too great or too small. The Cash App, once again, which I prefer the Cash App, $RASHIDA'Lala, $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, $RASHIDA'Lala. Talk to y'all soon.